Hi everyone, thank you for listening to another episode of Dan Tony Sports. My name is Dan Snyder. Tonight I'm joined by Dan O'Shea and Dan Beebe. Tony is not feeling well, so he's not with us tonight. You know what that means, guys? Return of the 3 Dan Band.
Yep.
That's right.
Alright, we got a big show. Talking NFC South. We're talking a little bit of NBA, some home run derby. But the main focus of our show tonight is going to be the American Athletic Conference and the greatness that is. So let's start the way we always start, with our pigskin poetry.
Let's do it.
Tonight is a heartfelt, sad poem. I don't know if you guys heard, but Darren Sproles has announced that he's going to retire, which makes me sad because the man is fire. Watching him run is all sorts of hectic. The energy and passion, he is electric. There will be a void that will be tough to fill. Excuse me. There will be a void that will be tough to fill. I can't think of many players with his finesse and skill. We should all cherish him, this year being his last, and hope his final season doesn't leave him in a cast. Now, we can all thank his daughter for her determination and grit, because according to Sproles himself, she wouldn't let him quit. She told him one more season, and he took that as a sign that he must finish on his own terms and not get hurt this time. As much as I hate the Eagles and their fans are all a-holes, there's one thing I can't deny, and that's that I love Darren Sproles.
Solid.
He announced that this is going to be his last season in the NFL, which that poem was 100% true and legit. I friggin' love watching Darren Sproles play football. Even though he's one of those dirty, filthy Philadelphia Eagle, pole climbing jerk-offs. The guy just, I don't know if it's nostalgic because he was a big part of my sports childhood, because he was insane when he was with San Diego.
Yes, he was. A lot of those games.
So, it's like, my childhood is coming to an end. Like, who do we have left? Who do we have left from when we were children that are our sports heroes now?
Antonio Gates just retired as well, so I can't count on him. There's Tom Brady.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. Oh, man. So,
he said heroes, not villains.
Yeah, I said exactly, heroes, not villains. Good point, O'Shea. Very good point. All right, so
I didn't see him as a villain until he just started winning all these freaking Super Bowls, so that's,
Well, it's
I digress.
because he wasn't cheating till then.
Right.
All right, now that my love fest for Sprolesy is over, let's get started. NBA free agency. Not much more to report than last time we had discussed. A few key things. Isaiah Thomas is a Nugget, and no, I don't mean that he's tiny, using those terms, though he is tiny.
He's a little nugget.
He signed a deal with the Denver Nuggets.
Why?
No one else was signing him, so why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, he took that minimum, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. So, Isaiah Thomas, Denver Nugget. I think that it works. You look at Denver, what do they need? They need someone to help get them back to relevancy. We all know IT can score. He's a point guard. He's a little ball of energy, so he should help bring that team back to a point where they were at just a few years ago, when they were really hitting their strength with Kenneth Faried and all that. I don't think he's going to make such a huge difference that they're going to propel them into the top half of the West. But signing Isaiah Thomas, it literally cannot hurt the Denver Nuggets.
Start the building process again,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think he'll fit well with however you say his name, Jokic or whatever. Denver's version of KP. I think you'll see a lot of good pick and roll offense from them, and you never know, that could be something that pushes them a little further along.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely could be. I mean, he could be the piece that is missing. They do have some solid parts around him, like you said, with Jokic. So I don't think that it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be the biggest signing that we've ever, seen coming out of the Denver Nuggets. But I certainly don't see how it could be bad for them.
Right.
Right. The only other big name thing I saw today was that it looks like the Raptors might be the front runners now for trading for Kawhi. Did you guys see that?
I did not.
Touched that a little bit.
Yeah, they apparently made an offer that the Spurs liked, and so they seem to be the closest in talks with them. I gotta imagine that trade would include either Lowry or DeRozan. I don't see how they swing it without it including one of them.
Or it might be both.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know that you want to give up both of them for what could be a 1-year rental.
I mean, probably end up having to be a sign-in trade to get anything serious in return for him, right?
Yeah, but I don't know that he's willing to do a sign-in trade. He has reiterated that he wants to go to LA. He's working out, and he's going to show up to the first U.S. basketball. I don't know if they call it a practice yet, if it's just a get-together, shoot-around type thing. Apparently to show that he still, has value and show that he can still ball. I don't really see him doing a sign trade with anyone except for the Lakers.
And they're certainly not going to trade him to the Lakers. That doesn't make any sense at all. If you're trying to, keep pace with the Rockets and the Warriors already, why are you going to send him to play with LeBron James?
Yeah.
Right.
Doesn't make sense. So I did not see that the Raptors would be a team that's in the mix for him. When did that come out? It was just earlier today, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's something we're going to have to keep our eye on. Like you said, probably going to have to lose DeMar DeRozan or Kyle Lowry or possibly both. But I don't see how they can swing getting Kawhi without losing one of those two. There are a couple of others. Obviously, Carmelo Anthony, Rockets sound most likely for where he's going to be. Maybe I don't see how he fits there. I just don't.
Seems like a busted wheel.
Right.
At this point.
Let's see who else we got. Some people not signing that are making some headlines. Jimmy Butler turned down an extension with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true.
So,
Yeah, wants to go back to. Was he going back to the Bulls? Was that what I read? Where's he going again?
well, he's still playing in Minnesota because he's got 1 year left on his contract. But it sounds like him and Kyrie want to team up either on the Knicks or the Nets.
Oh yeah, that's right. That would be very interesting.
I completely agree. I think it would be very interesting, and hopefully we can get that to come to fruition. Because can you imagine for just a minute having Kristaps Porzingis, Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler, and then having guys like Tim Hardaway Jr. having pressure taken off of him, and I think that team right there, there's already talks of the Knicks being an 8 or 7 seed in the playoffs. I'm not, thinking that that's true or not.
Pushing too many buttons yet.
But 100% they would be in the playoffs with KP, Kyrie, Butler. Without a doubt.
Good shot.
Right.
So, that brings us to the other person. Kyrie Irving has reiterated that he doesn't think it's smart to re-sign with Boston because, or at least not right now, because he's going to lose a bunch of money. So, that right there is laying that groundwork that we were talking about to get Butler and Irving on the same team. And honestly, I'd love to have them on the Knicks. Kyrie's skill, Jimmy Butler's passion, Kristaps Porzingis' height. I mean, what more do you need?
Oh, the other big free agent, I think it's an RFA for the Rockets is Clint Capella hasn't yet signed. Obviously, they want to keep him. He looked very good last season. But I don't know that the Rockets are going to be able to match if another team is going to throw a lot of money at him, which they could. Some of these teams with a ton of cap space could easily, bet it on a young up and coming guy like Capella.
Yeah, I think Clint Capella is a very intriguing case, and he's actually one of the ones we were going to talk about next. There are some very notable free agents who have yet to sign, Clint Capella being one of them. Dwayne Wade, still a free agent, and probably the most...
I thought he'd be retiring, to be honest.
Yeah, I thought so too. But the most surprising, in my opinion, Marcus Smart is still a free agent.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want the Knicks to jump on him?
I guess not really wanting to spend big money on him, though.
He's very good. I don't know how. Sorry, what were we saying, O'Shea?
I was asking what you said.
Oh, I was saying I don't see how a team, like you were just saying, doesn't see, okay, we have a very talented young player who's got a ton of upside, only minor, downfalls. Why not throw money at him, especially if you have the money? I think he's a very talented player who anything good that happens to him, it's going to be because he's worked his ass off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's talented, but his shooting is extremely questionable. So I get not, wanting to throw the house at him. I think he said he's worth somewhere in the 12 to 14 range. I don't think the Celtics are willing to throw that at him when they've got a lot of other contracts that are more important. So I could totally see him, wearing a different uniform next season.
Could that uniform be blue and orange, maybe?
Maybe. I don't think the Knicks are really going for any long-term deals right now. I think they're trying to free up cap space, which I agree with.
So what would they be freeing up cap space for?
To sign a max next season.
Kyrie and Butler. Right?
Yes, that would be the dream.
Oh, man. I think that would be the best. The best scenario possible would be to have a healthy Kristaps Porzingis, have a healthy Tim Hardaway Jr., have Kyrie Irving, have Jimmy Butler, and then Enes Kanter. Would be an absolutely killer starting five.
Good synergy.
Right?
Oh, yeah, sorry, it wasn't Butler to the Bulls. It was Jabari Parker went back to the Bulls. That's why I was getting confused.
Yeah, Jabari Parker. Yeah, he's a Bull. The Bucks didn't match. Well, they pulled their offer and let him go to the Bulls. So
yeah, I think they both know it probably wasn't going to get done. But he's got some history with the injuries, so I get not wanting to send a max his way or something like that.